The classic returns. The absolute classic that is RE4. RE4, RE4, RE4. Let's get into it. And this one. Yeah. We're gonna just go ahead and load up this cleared game because I feel like it. We're gonna go special costume.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Absolutely you do. Absolutely you do. Ooh. The Killer 7. What do we have?
What are you buying?
What do I have?
Selling?
Here's my question, game. What do I have? A lot, apparently. Blacktail, Broken Butterfly, Striker. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Some stuff.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Let's see here. Let's tune something up. What can we tune up? Can we just go into this game with like full everything? We've got the Striker all the way up there. Do we dare go rifle? We fully upgrade the rifle? And the Blacktail? Oh, let's go.
Is that all? Thank you.
Yeah. Super fast firing speed. For more than I have, of course. Okay, Blacktail. Perfect.
Is that all?
Perfect. Yes.
Thank you.
More firepower. Always good. Always good. Think we're good there? Can't do anything else. Even more firepower. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect.
What are you buying?
I can't really buy anything else, game, is the problem. Game, the issue is I can't really buy anything else. Ooh. Ooh. That's fine. We're fine.
1998. I'll never forget it.
I've seen this too many times.
When those grisly...
I've seen that way too many times. Yeah, baby. What do I have? No, Leon. Oh, here we go. Reel that bad boy. Ooh. Oh, right. There's no quick swap. Right. Of course there isn't. Load up all of my shotgun shells all the time. Okay, let's put one there, another one there. Perfect. So I'm playing tonight RE4, the absolute classic, but I'm also playing the RE4 HD mod, which means all of these models just look. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. We've also started on a new run through an existing, like we've already beaten the game. I beat this one years ago. Gosh, look at the textures. There's no reason for these textures to be as crispy as they are, but they are. Yeah. The power of this gun is too powerful. Yeah, I would talk to Hunt again. Not a zombie. Of course he isn't. Oh, shut up. Are you in here yet? Come say hello, please. Come say hello. Come talk to Papa Uke. Come on. Fine. I'll come to you. Boom. And boom. That's what you get. That's what you get. If you're not going to come hang out with me, then I'll just have to take you out. Gosh, playing through again with everything upgraded is so broken. It's so broken, but it's very fun. There's a rumor that the RE4 remake is not going to let you save this dog, which I think is a travesty. I'm pretty sure I have just a couple of grenades. Let's go ahead and equip one of these. Do one of those. Blah. Perfect. Bye, dog. Now, if I equip this, how many can this one hold? One more. Got it. Perfect. Perfect. Goal is to use only this. Oh, I gotta move these things around. What am I doing? What am I doing? Is it a red? What is this? Green? Green and yellow? Perfect. Green and green? Perfect. Come down here. And then you can come here. Look at this. Absolute masterpiece of a game, just for this alone. I'm pretty sure that there's also a, that there is a puzzle game. I think Drawful told me about it, where you just do this. It's just this, which is awesome. Just super awesome. Well, I didn't save the dog, but I think we'll be okay. This area got me so bad the first time I played through this game. But now with the HD pack, it is a little trivial because I can actually see everything. I'm playing on a blurry screen. Shut up. The one-shot kill is a... Lord. Why not? What's up, guys? Hey, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, friends. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure you can knife run this much more easily on a second playthrough. I'm not actually sure. Let's find out. I've only done a knife run through on the first playthrough. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Hey, bud. You kick him, and I think he's dead. He is dead. Wow. 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 Chop, chop. Okay. Perfect. We're making progress. Yeah. I know what's up, Hunnigan. We're fine. We get to see our cool friend. He's having a real bad time. Real bad time. Let's just try and kill everyone. I think we can do that. Hey, friends. Hi, I need some help, please. Directions? Don't want to help, I see. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's neither here nor there. That's not necessary. Should be some guys up here. Get to shoot down. I'm gonna run over here to this chicken man. Hello, chicken man. Do a quick turn. What's up, fools? No one's up there right now. Kill a couple of them. They get real squirrely. They get real squirrely. If it isn't your boy, Uke Boy Slim, you making a Dairy Girls reference? Oh, don't do that. Boom. No idea what that is. Got it. Perfect. Is she still coming after me? This lady? Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to get my affairs in order. The show on Netflix, Samir, it's pretty good, actually. Also, hi. What's going on? How are you? How's your workout? Did you work out today? YouTube mobile updated, and now I finally have the Holy Dark mode. Yeah, it's really great, isn't it? Who's over here? Legs are jelly? Don't shoot me with, don't throw that at me. Okay, sir. Legs are jelly. What did you do? What was your workout? Still alive. Now he isn't. Guy behind me. Shoot him in the peener. No problems. You'll find it? Yes, please. Please let me know. I'm very curious. Do we want to get the doctor out here? Let's get the doctor. Let's get the doctor. Let's get the doc. No, shut up.
Why are these people?
Here he comes. Here comes the doc himself.
What are they planning?
There he is.
Chainsaw. Shit.
Because everyone's, the reason I did this, by the way, is because everyone's first instinct is to run into a safe space like this, like they run into a building, and so they wanted you to understand, like from the beginning, you can go in if you want, but it's not guaranteed to be safe in there, which it definitely is not. Oops, come here. But I do get a cool shotgun that I don't need, and I will sell. Who's out here? Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Alternating Superman, barbell Romanian deadlift, barbell good morning, and a superset. Wait. Oh, alternating Superman. What's an alternating Superman? And so you're doing an RDL and a good morning? Woof. Superset of lying leg hip raises. Lying leg. Got it. And then front planks. Okay, so you just went all like core and lower body. Hey. Shut up. Oh, I see. You know what? I just feel like that this guy right here deserves to be shot in the face with this thing. Where's the doc at? Not you. You can take this. Oh, come on.
La campana.
Monday is shoulders and back. Friday is chest and arms.
Tenemos que irnos.
All right. Fair enough. I'm currently doing, I just started a new one where I'm doing a full body, day 1, and then upper body, day 2, and then lower body, day 3. It is, whew, it's good stuff. I had to change up the exercise for today because the
Where's everyone
the
going?
knee the app had me do was way too difficult. K&A, what's K&A? Sounds equally painful. I mean, they're all painful. It's all pain, right? All pain, all gain. The one. Gotcha. Which exercise did you substitute? Would you sub out? I'm all for subbing stuff. Sometimes you just gotta sub stuff. Ooh, this game. Okay, this thing is trash. So we switch to this. Give the old reload. Oh, the Romanian split squat. Felt like my thigh muscle was gonna tear. It's Romanian split squat. You mean Bulgarian? Split squat. It's where you put your leg up, your foot up on the bench, and then like bend down. It was the front quad. Your front quad was hurting because those hurt like crazy. Those hurt like crazy on whatever quad is sticking out front when you're bending down. It's just like in fuego, absolutely in fuego. Sometimes it feels great. Most of the time, I do not like Bulgarian split squats. They are unfortunately very good for your legs. It is unfortunate how good they are for your legs. Oh well. Oh well. How you been, man? How you been since was that only 2 days ago? It feels like forever, but it was only 2 days ago. How you been since 2 days ago? Hey, chicken. How's your family? Bad. Fine with burning. I knew if I continued to injure myself, which would make me take time out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I always don't like every time I start doing those, because like normally the things I'm doing is like do them with weight, and I'm like, absolutely not. You're out of your mind. And I don't do them with weight. A lot has happened at work in the past 2 days. DM me. Yes, do it. In a good way or in a bad way. Just give me that. Just give me that. Good things or bad things? Bad things? Uh-oh. Bad things for Samir or bad things for the company? Or both? Look at this texture. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So cool. Bad for Samir? Oh no. Oh no. Samir. Now you gotta DM me. Yeah. They know who I am. We get it. We get it, game. Yeah, spill it. Spill it to me afterward. We're only going to be streaming for probably a couple hours tonight. Nothing too crazy. To be honest, I didn't really... This sounds bad. The games that I played on Monday, I anticipated them taking longer than they actually took. Which, you know... That's good for me in terms of actually, like, beating games. But in terms of me having stuff planned, well, that's a problem. Because, you know... I was anticipating it taking longer, and then it didn't. Don't you dare throw that at me. You don't want to play... You didn't want to wait to play RE4 on stream until the remaster? Who says I'm not going to play it again? This is one of those evergreen games that, like, I will always just pick up. This is a game I can come back to continuously, and I will never get tired of it. This is objectively one of the best games of all time. Don't at me. I'm correct. Are you mad at me? Don't be mad at me. Is someone trying to fight me? Where's this? Who's trying to fight? See no one trying to fight. Don't do that. Don't do that, Samir. My take is correct. This guy up here doesn't really care at all. I'm just tired of people trying to say this game is bad because it has tank controls. It's def a hot take. I don't know if you call it correct. You're wrong. This is objectively, like, this is one of the best games of all time. Period. One of the best of all time. Full stop. Top 10 for sure. Easy. Easy. Most influential. Still fun to play. Ah, the list goes on. Good characters. Siphon Filter 2? Shut up. Shut up. That is pure nostalgia. That is pure nostalgia. Have you played that game recently? Stop. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. That's wrong. Mine is based in facts and logic. I'm basing mine off of facts and logic. Yours is all nostalgia. Not the same. Siphon Filter 2 didn't do anything. It's just Siphon Filter. But like, it's got the number 2. Gex the Gecko? What about Bubsy 3D? Probably Bubsy 3D though. What about Gex 64? That's the one. That's the one. Also, interestingly enough, Gex the Gecko is the mascot, or was, for old Crystal Dynamics for a little bit. No big deal. No big deal. Just the same people that made Tomb Raider in 2013. Their main character for the longest time was freaking Gex. It's unbelievable. And also the people who made Days Gone are the same people who made Bubsy 3D. So a statue of him in their lobby? Of course they do. This will be fun. This will be fun. This isn't harder because it's at 60 FPS or anything. They actually fixed it. They made that way easier. I really, really, really want to play not Bubsy 3. God. I really want to play Days Gone. Gex was? Yeah, it is. Ooh, you know what? This will be fun. Oh, come on. There it is. Oh, come on. There it goes. We got there. We're having fun with it, though. First game I played where you could crawl on ceilings and walls. I mean, it's definitely got that going for it, you know. You're definitely playing as a gecko. I wouldn't necessarily say that it did anything fun other than that, though. But, you know, hey, it's Gex, so whatever. The amount of, like, garbage games that I, like, had fun with as a kid is, like, it's innumerable. But we do that, though, right? We do that because we have nothing else to play. All the Crash Bandicoot games? Those games are really not that bad. I remember those games came out, like, you know, the remakes came out a while ago. And people always were like, when those came out, people were like, oh, I remember these games being like, these games are impossible. Alpha Centauri. Good gracious. That's a throwback. But I remember when the Crash Bandicoot, like, trilogy, the whatever it's called, came out. And people were like, man, these games are really hard. Crash is easy. Crash is an easy game for, like, babies. It's just that people were bad at games. People are bad at games now. So that's where we're at. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just bad at games. Let me in. Let me in. I haven't saved yet, have I? I don't need to. Dang Zoomers bringing down the collective skill level of gamers. Kinda. Saving here. Yeah. My father-in-law has a save on the Wii version of this game where he's gotten to, I think he's like around like 14 or 15. Like, he's played through this game like 15 times in the same round. It's all in the same save file. It's awesome. Not sure how he's gonna feel about the remake, but that'll be okay. It's fine. I'll still be watching. I know you always are. I know you always are. No. Yes.
Feeble human.
Shut up.
Now.
Crack. There goes Luis. Don't care. All right. More ammo. Let's go. Just the one, huh? Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine, game. Don't need any more. I'm gonna sell this ding-dang shotgun real quick. I'll tell you that much. I tell you that much. It's still all... Yep, perfect. Lego. Let me... Yeah, it's the merchant. Here he goes.
Got something that might interest you.
Yeah. Love this guy.
Got a selection of good things. What are you selling?
What am I selling? I'll tell you what I'm selling. This garbage. I don't need that.
Thank you.
What else can I... What can I tune up? I need, what, 80,000? Lord. 150. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. 80. Okay, fine, fine,
What are
fine.
you selling?
What am I selling? These.
Is that all?
That.
Thank
Then I need to combine. Dollar bills. Where's that? Here. Treasures. Right. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, y'all. All right. Let's see here. The goal tonight is to get this thing full up on ammo. We can get up to 100. So we need to get 100 shotgun shells. That's the whole goal. Easily achievable goal. Like, not difficult at all. It'll just take a second. I gotta be honest, I was really worried about the remake of this game. The stuff they've shown off recently, it's gotten me a bit more excited about it. I don't think it looks dramatically different or better, but like, it's more interesting, I think. Isn't the game designed so that you're always teetering on almost empty ammo? Not this game. This game is significantly more action focused. Those just aren't going to blow up, I guess. Okay, cool. The initial ones, like the first couple, for sure are. Like RE2, yeah, RE2 for sure is. Even the original, even the remake. The remake is also pretty balanced, or it wants you to actually have to find ammo. By the way, I'm tearing through these guys because I'm on the second playthrough. You're not normally supposed to be able to do this. Just so we're clear. Get up. You know what? Actually, don't get up. That would be better for me, thank you. Here we go. Use the knife? Nah, I'm on my second playthrough in this one. I've done the knife run. We're fine. We got plenty of ammo. See? Got my face. Got my face. Get back out here. This is where we want to be. There it goes. They keep giving me... All right. Lucky shot. Lucky shot. Now you get the treatment. You get the knife treatment. More, eh? All right. I can go overkill. I don't mind. Here we go. That's what I need. That's what I need. Up to 44. Let's go overkill. I have a few bullets for this gun. Just a few shots. Ooh. Good try. Nice try. I hear you up there. I hear you up there. Fine. Fine. I'll go up here. I won't be happy about it, but I will. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hey! You know what? Happy birthday to me. Enjoy. They did not enjoy, in fact. They, in fact, didn't. They had a bad time with that. They had a real bad time with that. Remember we got them there? None, eh? Weird. Oh, he's up there. I didn't even see you guys. Where'd you come from? Unbelievable. I would have invited you if I'd known you were there. To the cool grenade party that I had. You don't know. He's like, I don't know. I didn't know there was a grenade party. All right. Enough of that. That's not it, huh? Okay. That's fine. I'll go up here. Oh, there you are. Hi. Bye. Here we go. We got it. We got the emblem. Oh. Can't believe you said to use the knife, no balls. Unbelievable, Samir. Truly unbelievable. The indignation. Absolute indignation. Fake gamer. What's in here? I just need the shotgun shells, guys. That's all I want. They refuse to give them to me. They keep giving me freaking Magnum ammo, which I do not need. I'll take it, but I don't need it. Might as well start selling Gamer Boy bathwater. You know what? Good point. I don't take baths though. I mean, I wash myself. I just don't take baths. But I could start. You know? I could start. Nothing says I can't. Or that I won't. You don't know. Let's say raise up. Baths are great. There aren't any bathtubs I fit in anymore. What about a hot tub? Does that count? Probably not, right? Probably not. I've started using the crap out of my hot tub, though. Y'all don't know. I didn't think that was going to be, like, a thing. Like, I thought it was going to be like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. No. I use it all the time. It's awesome. Hot tubs are pretty sweet. They're especially sweet when you don't actually have to, like I have to pay for it to, like, you know, be maintained and whatever. But I didn't have to buy it necessarily. Like, it was part of the price of my home. So, like, you know, I'll take it. Hey, what's up, Obsolete? Obsolete, how goes the Overwatch dose? The OW dose, they call it. Especially in those nice crispy months, like right now, yeah. Or when it got cold recently. It was spectacular. But also just like when I'm working out, I get home and like recover in the hot tub. Oh, amazing. All 4 days of it. Well, you know, gotta start somewhere. It is awesome. It goes 4.9 out of 5. Wow. High praise. Get out of here. But, you know, to be honest, I kind of thought it was going to be high praise. In a few weeks, we'll most likely have actual winter. Do you mean fall? Because it's never really winter here. It's never really winter. Nice try, nice try. Pop up again. Did you see the shot? Did you see the shot? Because yes, I did shoot him without being able to see where it went. Because as I've been saying for years, I gamer, I game. Not a true 5 out of 5 because those prices are harsh. In a free game? Come on. Not sure how much the price is going to be a problem in a game that's free. Because the alternative is paying $70 for the game. There we go. I can't believe this guy. Or are you saying even though it's free, you still paid too much? No, I mean, the game is actually pretty fun. Is $25 a reasonable price for a skin? Depends on the skin. And my question would be, is it worth it to you? Also, that's not... Hold on. No, that is deceitful. What you have just said is deceitful. What you have just said is deceitful. That is if you pay for it up front. You can grind to it in like... It takes time for sure, but if you have like the battle pass, it does not take that much time. That's what you just said, Absolute, about it being $25 for a single skin. That is deceitful. That is not true. It was worth it and I'm ashamed. I mean, if it was worth it, then why are you ashamed? I don't understand. There's no coins in the battle pass. Are you talking about the Genji skin? Talking about the Genji skin, yeah? I thought you could earn that one with the Mythic Battle Pass. Or the, what's it called? I forget which one. Oh, which Kiriko? I can't speak to that. I can't speak to that. Here's my question. How many hours have you put into the game so far? Just a question. Talk about shop skins. I understand what you're talking about. I'm asking how much time you've put in the game so far. This way? Yeah. Here we go. Ah, shut up. Normally would grab a bass here, but I'm gonna forgo the bass for the sake of reasons. There we go. I feel like my wife's home now. I can check. Yep. I'm very curious. Now I'm very curious, Absolute. I really want to know. Because, like, what are they in Fortnite? In Fortnite, they're like, what, 10, 15 bucks for, like, a premium skin, right? Like one of those limited time ones? I honestly don't remember, so someone would have to let me know. But that's what I believe them, that's what I think I remember them being. But I'm not 100%. Couldn't tell you. Absolute's still checking. Absolute is still absolutely checking. Overwatch 2 is 20 a skin from when I saw. It depends on the skin for sure. Also, hi, Drawful. For the premium ones, though. Like, that's... need to make sure we're talking about it. Oh, in-game. Got it. Thought experiment. Please, hit me. Hit me, Drawful. You know I love these. I love these. Look at this texture on this man's face. Drawful, I love it when you come in here and ask these, like, tough questions. I love it. Does Cat Paw still come around? When Cat Paw is not busy as all heck, then yes. But unfortunately, Cat Paw is typically busy as all heck currently. As in, she's literally working, I want to say 6 days a week. Typically open to close. Which is, you know, fun. I think my wife got Chick-fil-A. Pretty sure my wife got Chick-fil-A. What does she do? I'm pretty sure she is the manager of a... either manager or assistant manager of a grocery store. Oh, let's go, Ada. All right, Absolute. How much time have you put in the game so far? No problem, Absolute. Do you think Steam would have been better off making like Steam laptops instead of Steam Decks with the same hardware as a budget gaming laptop? I don't think that they could have manufactured one that would last as long as the current one does in terms of its battery, while still keeping the same price point. I think the problem is that with a Steam Deck, one of the reasons that it has been able to work as well as it has, which I'm still not convinced that it's actually selling super well. I realize that like it's selling out stuff, but I don't think that that means like it's going to be long-term viable. We'll see, I guess. But the size of the screen and the way that the controller is built into it, I see more people using that form factor than a laptop to play games. I very rarely see people game with a laptop outside of their home, you know? I have a buddy at work that has one. They're pretty neat. I think they're neat too. I think they're a great like example of the way hardware should be. My issue is that I don't know exactly who it's for still, because like people like me, I'm not going to buy one, and I have like a ton of disposable cash to be able to throw at something like that. It's a novelty, you know? Which which is fine. There's nothing wrong with novelty. I mean, like, technically the Switch is novel, but like the Switch also has exclusive games that you can only play on the Switch. So there's a reason to get one. Also, the Switch is what, $100 less than the cheapest Steam Deck. Is that right? Isn't the Steam Deck like $400, $500, something like that? Highest end Steam Deck, and thinking about the good cost performance. Now, if we're talking the highest end Steam Deck, I think you're right, Drawful. The highest end Steam Deck for sure could compare with like a decent laptop in terms of a cost proposition thing. $499. Okay, so $499 for the lowest model. That's $200 more expensive than the Switch, and it runs stuff just fine. But again, the main problem is like the people who are buying that typically, or who would be trying to play games on that thing, are typically the people who want to play like best quality stuff, and you have to play like 1080p or 720p on that thing. And like, I know a lot of people who have essentially said, I will never play a game at anything less than 1080 ever again. Within the PC community, that is. So Absolute says, not as much as I wish I could because of my recent Destiny stuff, but as now you want to say 30 hours. It's got to be more than that. Absolute, it's got to be more than that. I feel like you've put in probably like, I was gonna guess like 50 hours Absolute at this point. Smaller screen does help with the resource saving. Yeah, it does. Just considering the cost of the highest. Yeah, I read that one. I was born into the potato graphics. That's true. I own all of Kiriko's legendaries. One was free, 2 were paid for, and 1 was in the battle pass. So just on Kiriko, you spent 55. Okay, so still less than a full game. Still less than a full game. More than Overwatch 1. I've been stuck on Destiny lately, so I haven't been able to play Overwatch. Can you do me a quick favor though, and like poke in there to see exactly how much time you've put in? Because I'm really thinking it's higher than you're thinking it is, based on the fact that you have said that you've already gotten all of the achievements for the most recent thing. What's it called? The Halloween event. Didn't see a polygon until it was already a man. The PS1 Tomb Raider. Yeah. This guy is beefy. There he goes. That Destiny grind is Overwatch grind. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Poke your eyes on that out in that game. That's right. The triangle boobies for sure. And every person in here that has played that game, try and tell me you didn't do the cheat code in Tomb Raider 2. Try and tell me you didn't, and I will call you a liar. You know how to check on Xbox? I don't either, unfortunately. I think you have to like go into the menu for your games and it'll show you how much playtime you have. I don't really remember. DM me later. DM me later though. I really want to know, or post in the Discord. Absolute. I really want to know. Locomotion in that game was Garbo. Indeed it was. And yet people still say like it is one of the best games of all time, and that is a lie. I think people mix up influential and best like a lot. And like they're not the same. I'm ashamed to say I got stuck in Tomb Raider 1 because I had no clue lever was the British slang for lever. Amazing. Amazing. We've already established it was Siphon Filter too. Sorry, yeah, my bad, you're right. My bad. Drawful, I'm going to be honest with you. That's not that. I kind of get that. That kind of makes sense to me. Yeah, let's go. No, come on, homies. Yeah, bring it. I got plenty of grenades for y'all. You know what? Enjoy. I was young and I was like, what the heck is a lever? It was one of the first, it was one of the first seasons of, I don't know if y'all watch Doctor Who. It was one of the first seasons with Peter Capaldi. And he said the word larder in reference to like the building that is called a larder. And I did not know what it was. I have a collective 40 days played in 5 days on Overwatch 2. So hold on. This is my point, Obsolete. I don't know what a larder is. It's a place apparently where you like take the lard out of things, I guess. I don't really know, Samir. Okay, Obsolete has put in 120 hours into Overwatch 2. And you've spent $55 on this game. For any other game, that is an absolute steal. It launched on October 4th. So not even a month. That is called absolutely getting your money's worth. And I refuse to say I have a problem. You have a lot of time. You have a lot of time. I refuse to say that that is a bad, like, that is a, like the pricing is too high when you were able to get that level of like price to, like value. Does that make sense? Yeah, it literally takes a JRPG to get similar numbers. And most people don't play JRPGs because they're for weirdo niche weirdos like me and Drawful and Capaw. And so like every single time that I hear, not picking on you specifically, Absolutely, but like people, they're just people, all right, on the internet who say stuff like, oh my gosh, Overwatch 2 is such a ripoff. And I'm like, but it's free. And then I see numbers like that, like yours, Absolutely, where people are like, oh yeah, it's a ripoff, but I've put in almost a full 5 days of time. And I'm like, well, Halo 3 online multiplayer was fun enough. I probably got that much over like 5 to 6 months. Exactly. But you also paid 60 for it up front, right? So I think that's completely reasonable to pay $60 to have like a really polished. I do think, by the way, that it's if you're going to pay $60 or $70 now for a game, it needs to be polished, like truly polished and like done like Halo 3 was. But like a free to play game, like you also didn't even have to put that much into it. That was just purely optional. I think I played Kiriko too much because she's already one of my most played heroes. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's kind of my whole thing though, is like, yeah, it kind of feels weird up front because you're like, wow, I have to like pay money for this stuff in this game that I'm enjoying. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, I kind of just wish I could just enjoy the game. But it's, I think, hard to remember, or difficult for me or a lot of people to remember, that it is a completely free game. And like, the alternative is you would have already put in more money. You would have already put in $70 and played the same amount of time, and you still would have had to earn those skins anyway through like random stuff. So I think it's completely reasonable. Especially considering how much it costs to make. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. I just get really irritated. I get really irritated when people are like, oh, it's a ripoff. And then we break the numbers down and they're like, okay, actually, though, maybe it's not, because I've got so much enjoyment out of this game. And also, again, then the people who are putting in a lot of money, like your Tim the Tatmans, who like day one, I think day one he spent like $100 on that Genji skin up front because you know he has that kind of money. I wouldn't say that it's not pay to win. It's not pay to win because you're not paying to get good at the game. You're paying for skins, and the skins don't give you any advantage. Most people are raging that Overwatch 2 is overpriced. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. People are raging that it's overpriced. You were asking if it was pay to win. It's not pay to win. It isn't.
What are you buying?
It is not. Oh, I
What
can
are
sell
you
stuff.
selling?
Why do I have this?
Is that all, stranger? Is that all?
I picked it up randomly. That's right. And then trace of these.
Thank you. Ah. Thank you.
There we go. Free and only paying for aesthetics is not a ripoff. Not even close. Yeah, but Absolute's right. People are raging that they're like the pricing model is it's exploitative and it's a ripoff for people and none of it is necessary. If it was like the what's it, Battlefront 2, where like it actively made you better at the game, that's ridiculous. Only people who got screwed were the ones who can't play Overwatch 1 now. That's kind of true. Kind of true. Fortnite's a ripoff? Also, my Witch Kiriko skin is so cute. Exactly. I have a fun question. What is the game you have the most time played in? Most time played in? I think it might be BL3 for me, to be honest. Borderlands 3, I have a lot of time in that. I have a lot of time in BL2 also. And Phantasy Star Online. And also probably this game. And also Breath of the Wild's up there. I have several. It's a problem.
Is that all, stranger?
Yeah, 4.5. Let's go. How many hours in what? In all of them? I've got like 350 plus. 350 plus in Borderlands 3 and 2. And around 300 in Phantasy Star Online. Destiny 2. Yeah, you've got what, 40 days total in that one? I think Absolute just said that they have 40 days total. 40 days in Destiny 2. Our good friend Dylan would have something similar, I'm sure. Destiny, you have 200 days. Okay, so that's the better part of a year. I just want to point that out. Of the 17 years that you have been alive, almost a half of one of them is, or more than half of one of them is Destiny. Now you don't want to say yours? Tell us. Tell us. We've all been embarrassed. We're all here together. We're a family. Let's go. Family. It is. It's got to be. It's Mechanic Simulator or Gas Station Simulator or House Flipper. It's probably House Flipper. I have way too much time on my hands. I get it. Modern Warfare 2. Okay. How much? How much? $2,200. How many days is that? Let's see. I can math. 2,200. Sorry, 22,000 divided by 24. 916 days. That's 3 years. Almost 3 years. Over 2 years. No. 356. You're right. It's like 2 and some change. Woo! Y'all, we got to get our priorities straight sometimes. I'm here for it, but man alive. Woo! Yeah, that's true. Shut up. I'm shooting crows. Say something. Yeah, you won't say anything. I'm sure he beat the campaign. Choppity choppity. Hello. Goodbye. 8 hours? It didn't take you 8 hours to beat that campaign. Each playlist? Of course I do. Of course I do. Hit me. This is fun, y'all. This is a bonding experience. This is a bonding experience. Oh, by the way, be sure to like the video. Like the stream, thank you. I was going to say something. I always found it interesting how long people invest in some games. Yes, I do. Absolutely. I do want to know how much you have in each playlist. They're probably playing again. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is one of the things that make it like, it makes gaming stuff interesting, right? Like there's so many different oopsies. Oopsies. Like I'll say I have an okay amount of time in a game if it's over 100 hours. That again, that's the thing where I'm just like, what that's the question I always ask is like, what's your goal when you game, right? Because if your goal is to just play like 1 or 2 games and like love them, then great, like that's totally fine. But then if your goal is to like beat all your backlog, like you're just not going to do that, you know? I'm gamer, I game. I know, it's true. But like, again, if the goal is I want to have fun with 1 or 2 games, like Absolute it's a perfect example of like Absolute is playing Overwatch 2 and Destiny 2. And that's basically it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if Absolute's goal was to like, you know, they had like a huge backlog of games and they're like, I want to beat all my backlog games, and they're putting in, you know, hundreds of hours into one game, it's just not a realistic goal. You can't do both, is my point. You kind of have to pick one. And whichever one you pick is fine. There's no wrong answers here. Unless you're me and you have an entire closet full of games, and then you just keep playing RE4 over and over and over and over and over again. You know, that's a problem. Watch you? I mean, challenge accepted. I'm happy to watch you do that, Samir. I don't believe it'll happen if you don't buckle down. But again, that's the whole thing. If your goal is to do one, then you kind of by virtue of picking that one can't do the other one. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. You can't spend all your time doing one game and also beat multiple games. That's not how it works. That's just not how time works. Unless you can figure out how to like manipulate time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. A Persona 5R alone is 160 hours on average, so it's going to be a high minute. That's true. I mean, some games will just take a minute, and that's fine. Oops. And like having a game take a minute is, again, that's especially if you're playing JRPGs or stuff with like a lot of in-game, or something that like, you know, is as interesting as like an MMO. Like I know a lot of people who have Final Fantasy 14 on their backlog, right? Like FF14 is a great game, but it takes a minute. That's fine. Did I see your playlist message? 223 in quick play, 78 in arcade, 68 in comp, 23 in custom games. There you go. You ever sit through a monthly meeting with your boss? They somehow figured out how to slow time down. Yeah, but you can't really use that when you're playing games because it does the opposite. Whenever I play games, time goes way faster. Trying to play through some shorter games to get some crossed off. I actually really have been digging Bayo 1. The story is meh, but the combat reminds me of an arcade beat 'em up. Oh, Bayo 1's combat is like pure. I mean, it is some of the best combat that has ever been made. Full stop. It is amazing. Wait, can't I get this gun for free by shooting these things? Yes, I can. Where's it at? There you are. Normally I have it by this point. It's 10, right? I think I have to get 10. Oops. Bayo 1's combat is so amazing. Landing dodges and combos, I know. And that's, I mean, that's the thing about like, once you start like really getting into like beating games and like beating games by specific developers, you start noticing a pattern. And like Platinum is one of the most consistent devs on the planet just because most of their games have like, you know, a consistent style in terms of the way that the game plays. It's amazing. Gotham Knights is still, it just came out, Samir. It's not Saints Row 1. People still bought it. Or Saints Row 4, sorry. I think it's just a me thing, but I think they changed Kiriko's race in her witch skin. What? Yeah, it's still brand new, Samir. It'll for sure go down because it's not been doing as well as they hoped it would, for sure. I stand corrected. Steam Deck is $399. Okay, so it's still $100 more, but it's $100 more for a Steam Deck. And can you use an SD card on it, like a micro SD? I haven't kept up with it enough to be able to know. Shut up. Get out of here. You can. Okay, cool. You're gonna buy it eventually? I mean, okay, that's fine. I have no problems with you buying it. I think it'll do really well in like the more niche markets, but like I just don't think it's gonna have long-term viability the way that something else does or would. Get out of here. Take the golden chicken egg, you dang right I will. Like, I don't think it's actually the case, but I think Blizzard changed her race again. It's mostly a me thing, I don't know. Are you saying like they made her white? Because she's supposed to be Japanese, correct? I just wait for the next iteration of hardware. It's just gonna get better for the same price. That's the thing I'm looking at, Drawful, is like eventually they're gonna make it so that it's like too good of an offer, like an offer you can't refuse. And at that point, like, just jump in, right? There he is, Mr. Hot Take here. There he is, Jay. She doesn't look Japanese anymore. Did she look super Japanese in her original skin? I've heard similar complaints about her voice. That her voice is not very. The word that I've heard people use is ethnic, which I'm not sure is politically correct, but I've heard people say that. Yeah. These crows are all infected. Everyone calm down. Thanks, Jay. You're right. I agree. Unironically, Jay, if Konami still made games, I would agree with you. I think Konami's franchises are way better. I always have thought that. Capcom has like better one-off games, but Konami's franchises are like so good. You think it's the eyes not trying to sound? I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. I get your point. I get your point. I'm not. I can't speak to her character. I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I think Jay was trying to make a hot take, but it's one I agree with. Let's look at it. Let's think about it like this. We have Resident Evil for Capcom. We have Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Mega Man. What else is Capcom? Devil May Cry. Other than Street Fighter. If you take Street Fighter out of it, I think Konami may have better franchises.
Good things on what are you selling?
Like overall. Man. Street Fighter really messes stuff up though, huh?
Is that all, stranger? Is that
Yes, how much can I sell that for? A good amount of money.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Haven't been big on the recent Street Fighters personally. 6 is gonna be awesome. I'll say this: the new Wrath of Bride mode makes me so excited for PvE. We must play it. Yeah, we should play it. You did like the 16-bit ones? The 16-bit ones are great. Are you including Third Strike Drawful in that one? Because I think I would include. I think I would technically include that. It's not actually 16-bit, but like close enough. I've really like 4 is one of my favorites. 4 is fantastic. 5 is kind of whatever. 5 has gotten pretty decent, but 6, well, I'm kind of into Street Fighter 6. That game looks awesome. I think this has a snake in it. No. Yeah, I'm absolutely. I'm also really interested in the PvE. I just need something about it, you know. Because they still haven't given us really anything other than like, it's coming, we promise. Snake. I found a way to artificially blow up my playtime on characters. Okay. I'm not sure you need to do that. It sounds like you've got plenty of time. Hi. Bye. It's called sit in a custom game for a few hours. Yeah, they'll do it. Can I hit this from here? Well, iGamer, so the answer is yes. Watch. 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 Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. There it is. First try. Shut up. Chop him in the butt. I got it. I got it. No, we're good. I got it. I only do it when I feel like chilling. I feel like there's a lot of other ways to chill, though. Another golden chicken egg. Nani? I don't know why I picked that up. I don't need that. I would like that. I just need that to get to 100 game. That's all I want. Okay, sir. He deserved that. Now there's a tree. It's over there. Shut up, game. Shut up, game. Yeah. Whoop. They're gonna nerf the heck out of Sombra. They're gonna have to. She's broken right now. She is very broken right now. I think the main problem, it's tough because like I like her having infinite invisibility, but I think they need to make her spread wider on her shots. I think the problem is right now, like if you have people who are like actually decent at aiming, they're hitting like the majority of shots. And like her having the extra 40% damage buff is actually fine. I don't really have a problem with that. But I just think they need to figure out a way to make her not the most broken. And I think a good way of doing that, don't do that. Get out of my way, there's a snake. I don't want to touch the snake. Don't do that either. If this snake gets me, I'm blaming these guys. Give me that snake egg. You're one of those ones who hits all their shots. There you go. Guess who your most played hero is? Sombra. Sombra. Okay, I mean, I was definitely chopping him, but fine. Fine, game. Whatever you say, game. Is that it? Hey, come here. Diva! Okay. Makes sense. Come on. Oh no, watch out. Sir, watch out. Oh no. I didn't listen to me. Drawful, I think I had a question for you. A thought experiment for you. Here's one. Nope, I lost it. I had it and I lost it. Ah. Here it is. Do you think that the Xbox Series S, no offense, Obsolete, do you think that the Series S is actually holding back developers? Do you think that all these rumors of like, oh, the Series S is holding back dev on modern gen because everything is, you know, everything is multi-platform at this point? I go back and forth on it because I'm like, part of me goes, well, that it actually kind of makes sense. The other part of me goes, but they can just do what they want. Like, why does the CPU of this machine make any difference at all? But who knows? But who knows? I was watching a Spawnwave video with MVG today, and it comes down to inefficient code. I agree. Yes, fully agree. You know why I think that? Honestly, I think the best example of that recently has been Gotham Knights. I think Gotham Knights is such a poorly optimized game. I think it needed another year in the oven before it was done. Like, it's not done. A lot of people build for the Series X and then make it work for the S. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, that's what, if I were developing games like that, that's what I would do. I mean, it makes sense. It's just logical, right? Like, if the whole goal is we want to make this game on as many platforms as possible, well, you make it for, number one, the most popular platform, which is PS5. And the PS5 and the Series X are close enough that, like, it would work. Like, they're just, you know, a copy over. Not really. You get my point, though. And then once you do that, then you just do some downscales to make it work on the Series S. Which, again, all of that just is logical to me. Like, that just makes sense. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like it. I'm compelled. Why do I have this? Go here. Keeping those eggs forever. I'd say the Series S is still impressive for what it can do. I think they need to target 60 FPS for 1080, 1440 on it. It's possible. On the Series S, for sure 1080. I think if they targeted 60 at 1080, they could, like, that thing would absolutely chew through stuff. But if they keep targeting, like, I think 1440 is actually the thing that's holding it back. I think, like, that's a harder resolution to drive than I think people give it credit for. No, yeah, I don't need to do this. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not going to shoot the water, even though I want to. That is fair. If it was 1080p machine, it'd be easier to hit the 60 for sure. For sure. I mean, it's just too new, right? It's like it's too new of hardware to not be able to do 1080p 60. I mean, my freaking gaming, like my media computer that I built recently, that thing is running like essentially the same kind of hardware, maybe a little bit better than the Series S, and it hits 1080p 60 on like almost everything, no problem. Like on higher ultra, like it's not even an issue. Yep, got me. Which is honestly smart, right? Absolute is back. Oh, come on. Apparently the Series S is super popular in other countries because it's such a gear budget console, or a great budget console. True. Yeah, game. Exactly. That's the whole thing, is like the fact that they're leaning into that demographic is huge, which is something that like Sony is really missing out on this generation. Like, that's probably gonna hurt them. And the Xbox is selling well in Japan? That's a big deal. You don't like it? Interesting. Okay. Why is that? It's selling super well in Japan on the price alone. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, the fact it's not only Sony's home set, it's Sony and Nintendo. As much as I like, as much as it's a deal, I don't like Game Pass. Break that down for me, absolutely. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. Is it just because there's too many options? Do you see what it says in the corner up there? That's a Samir playing old Graveyard Keeper. Most of the games don't interest me, and I own most of the ones I like to play. Preaching to the choir here. Also, yes, too many options. I mean, that's the main thing, right? I honestly think that's probably the biggest reason that it's not appealing to me. Also, is because there's too many options. You know what I'm talking about? Of course you don't, Samir. Of course you don't. Why would you? Why would you? It goes back to my whole thing, though, right? Like what is your goal when your game? Like, if your goal is to pick up 1 or 2 games a year or play a couple of free-to-play games, great. Then, you know, there you go. Cultural aspect to it. A lot of people in Asian countries are big on cloud mobile gaming these days. That's true. Not necessarily so much in Japan, from what I understand. But also, like, another bigger, or another, not necessarily bigger, but another interesting wrinkle in that, though, Drawful, is that, like, not only the fact that an American, like a Western-made, China for sure, though, the fact that a Western-made console is selling well in Japan is a big deal because they are super loyal to stuff made in the country, like Sony and Nintendo. It's crazy. You're happy that Dead Space's QuickTime events are returning? You know what? Me too. It outsold the PS5 a few weeks back. I believe it. As weird as it is, I kind of believe it. I mean, but still, it hasn't made any, like, the Xbox brand has made such little headway that it outselling a PlayStation product at all is a big deal. Not only is it outselling a PlayStation product, it's outselling a PlayStation and a Nintendo product. That's crazy. It's one of those parts that made Dead Space Dead Space. I agree. I definitely agree. It's like playing God of War 1 without QuickTime events. Like, it just doesn't work. It's just not the same. It works, it's just not the same. I mean, even freaking 2018 version had pretty basic QTEs. I just saved. I just saved. I think we're going to be able to beat El Gigante, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, it's selling well. I mean, it makes sense, though. Wait, hold on. Are they actually able to sell it in China? I thought that the Chinese had locked all that down. You know what these things hate? That's right. Light. Good question. Yeah. I didn't know the answer either. Or I don't know the answer either. All right. All right. Enough is enough. They sell in China? Okay. I mean, it's really good for Microsoft. It's really good for Microsoft. I really, really would like, probably have a special version. Probably. I'm sure that the OS has something, like some like Sesame credit stuff built into it, which is disgusting, by the way. If anyone tries to sell you on this whole, like, I've had people try and explain to me why Sesame credit is actually a good idea. Y'all need to get out of here. Like, it's none of y'all, I'm sure, hopefully. But, like, full stop, no way. Full stop, no way. Full stop, no way. That's crazy. Now, does this heal me all the way? You know what? I'm not even going to bother to figure it out. I'm going to use this egg. We're fine. For those that don't know, the Sesame credit system is like a government-run social media kind of thing, where basically all of your actions dictate how much, like, you basically get like points, and like it's essentially points on like how good you are in the grand scheme of like the government. Like in the government's eyes, how good of a person are you? Which is just gross. Yes, social credit, exactly. Which is just... I've no word of a lie, though. Had somebody try and explain to me why that's actually a good thing. I'm like, you're out of your mind. It affects you. Yeah, exactly. It affects everything. Can you buy a house? Can you get a car loan? Can you be in this specific job? Like, can you get this specific job? It's crazy. It's crazy town. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely not. Like, are you posting Winnie the Pooh memes? Are you posting Winnie the Pooh memes on Facebook talking about their glorious leader? Or, ugh, just gross. You don't want them knowing the crap that you watch? Now listen, I'm with you. All right, here come the weirdos. Exactly. Exactly, Drawful. That guy had glasses on. Did you see that? Ha ha. I love that part. I don't know why it always makes me laugh. Oh man. What's everyone doing for Halloween? If anything. Any Halloween plans? I will not be live on Halloween night, by the way. I will not be live. I also will not be live that Wednesday. I will be in Greensboro, not in my home, so I won't be able to be online, unfortunately. Trying to not eat too much candy. I understand that. Plus, if they found out the type of stuff I watch and do, I'd never get a job. I mean, that's kind of what people are saying. You're partying? Let's go. Let's go. Technically, you can kill these bats. See? Might dress up as a witch. All right, let's go. That's what my wife is doing. My wife will be in town. And she is going to be handing out candy, which will be cool. She's got a whole outfit planned, and she's, I think, partying with, like, not partying, but she's like, the neighbors are like, they all typically get together and like do like a big spread for like kids to walk up to and just like take as much candy as they want. So you can't party when you're old. Enjoy it while you can. You can't party as hard. Your parties end up being a lot less fun and a lot more reserved. Like, boy howdy, this sure is great, but I have to get to bed. It's 9 p.m. Which isn't nearly as much fun as like, it's 3 a.m. I'm never gonna die, you know? I learned real hard after 26 that I can't party no more. Yeah, that's about when it stops. My experience was like, gosh. Yeah, around there, Drawful, like 27, 28 is when I started to feel stuff like, ooh, I don't know about this. I don't know about all this.
What are you buying?
Ooh, I can tune something up. Not that. Sleep is better than partying. Agreed.
Is that all?
0.8 firing speed? Good gracious. It's almost as fast as the broken butterfly. Yeah, let's beat El Gigante. El Gigante. This is going to be what's known as a quick fight. Quick fight. Bazinga. Got him. Mashing. Got him. Gotta be honest, I party hard or not at all. It's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. At least I know my limits. It's true. Second round of this guy is pretty easy. Used to live that life, you got tiring after a while? Yeah, it does. It does, literally, physically. It's tiring. There we go. Well, that took a lot less time than I thought. I think we can keep going. I think we can keep going for a little bit. Give me that gold. Give me that gold. That gold. That gold. Yes to the shotgun shells. Again, the whole goal for tonight is to get... Not that. Is to get this thing full of shells. It goes all the way up to 1 honey. Got to drop. No problem, Drawful. Thanks for hanging out. Per usual. Can't wait for the remake of this game. Me either. I was kind of skeptical. And then they showed the new stuff, and I was like, all right, well, I'm back in. Well, I'm back in. What's next? Forgot. Back toward the church. Right, we gotta get Ashley. It's crazy to think that this inspired Dead Space. Why? This was like the biggest game of all time. This game sold like crazy. This game sold so well, it's absurd. It's hard to explain how well this game sold. For 2005. Everything in context, right? It's unreal. About like the way the game plays or what? How one game can inspire another to be created? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot of games. That's like most games though. Hello, Wolf. Evil Wolf. Goodbye, Evil Wolf. Where is your brother? Hello, other wolf. Did I already kill you? Nope, there you are. Hello. Goodbye. It is cool though. You know, because otherwise we would just get the same game over and over and over again. Or we would get, you know, we'd get one try at making a game perfect and then it would just not work necessarily. Should be another wolf back here. I'm mistaken. I am mistaken. It won't open. If only we had a key for it. There we go. Open up. Knock, knock, knock. I think RE4 struck the perfect balance of action and horror. I agree. I agree. RE4 really does a lot of stuff very right. And again, like, it is not without its flaws. It is an old game. It's hard for a lot of, like, you know, younger gamers to get into it just because of, like, the controls are admittedly weird. Like, they're tank controls. You know, and Dead Space 2, I think it does a lot better in terms of like helping you move around. Like the aiming and shooting is so good. The tank controls are definitely jank, but once you get used to them, they actually work really well in this over-the-shoulder perspective. A lot more than they probably should. I don't know why they work so well, but they do. It could just be that I'm super used to it. But it actually, like, it does this weird thing of heightening the tension while also making it like actually fun. It's hard to explain. One more. Green is 3. Blue is like that. Yeah. Now, I mean, the tank controls are certainly weird. But I will say, the one thing this game does much better than a lot of other ones is its sense of place. Like the way that you move around, the places you go in this game actually feel like places. Whereas in like Dead Space 2, as cool as that game is, you kind of don't really, like you just kind of keep moving forward.
Ashley.
Don't come.
Oh my lord, Ashley. Put on a shirt.
Get away.
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon.
I'm not dealing with this. I can't. Nope, I can't. Nope. Nope. Oh, Ashley, you absolute jerk. This is the one thing that I'm really curious how they handle this. At the sections with Ashley are horrible. They're horrible. They're not fun. And like it's not fun. It's just not fun. I really am curious to see what they do with these sections specifically. Sorry, Ashley, wrong way. But we'll see. Hot take, Dead Space 3 is pretty good if you get past the bad stuff. Because at heart, it's a Dead Space game, but the directors got screwed by EA. I mean, yeah. It's the same thing with like Fear 3. Like Fear 3 was one of those games where people were like, oh, this game kind of sucks.
I'll take
Ooh.
the girl.
And then, like when Dylan and I played it, I was like, this game actually kind of rules.
My name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine.
And then, Dead Space 3 is probably similar, where it's just like,
What do you want?
this game's actually kind of got some cool stuff, but it's kind of covered up by the weirdness that is. It's just, especially like the ability to like make your own gun, like that makes it not scary at all, like at all. Do we end with them in the rain? I think we do. I'd love to see what they do with a Dead Space 3 remake. Gotta wait for the first game. Gotta wait for the first game and the second game. If they even remake the second game. We'll see. We're gonna end with them being in the rain. How sad is that, huh? It is what it is. It is what it is. Obsolete. Do I get the mode for you? Classic mode? In what? In Dead Space 3? I don't know what you mean. Anyway, Obsolete, appreciate you hanging out. We got a new cross-gen gaming tomorrow. We got a new Casual Friday on Friday. You can only make classic guns in Dead Space 3. Oh, that's fair. And then we have not more of me next week. I'm not streaming next week, but there will be another short next week. Be sure to check that out. People really liked my Dead Space 2 review, so hopefully they will also enjoy my review of Psychonauts. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Short stream, I know, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just gonna be short, and it is what it is. It makes it a better game. That's fair, absolutely. It's fair. Everyone, I appreciate you hanging out, and I will see you again, not next week, the week after that. So yeah, bye.